Hello, all you hunters of the world, and welcome to today's 19.0 Sharp livestream. I'm CM Prizm, and this, of course, is the cool and marvelous Jackie, which is what the CM stands for, by the way, if you didn't know. But only for her, mine actually stands for Community Manager. So not as cool, nor as marvelous.
You are cool and marvelous, Prizm.
Thank you.
Of course, we will be looking at Sugimoto Reiji, and we're going to be looking into his lore. We will also be showing some of the new story content, Rock Paso, Workshop the Brilliant Light Hard Mode, and so much more. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at the exciting things coming in this update. Sugimoto Reiji is a Japanese hunter from the Blade Guild. After the events of the final Jeju Island raid, he gets an unfortunate promotion to Guildmaster, but we'll talk a little bit more about his backstory later. Alright, his basic attack is Quick Blade Origin. Reiji draws its blade and swiftly cuts down his enemy with elegance. This deals increasing wind elemental damage, scaling with the user's max HP. This applies the weak elemental accumulation effect. His core attack, Flash of Steel, has him performing a flash draw, slashing his enemies as he passes before his blade returns to its sheath. This deals a high amount of wind elemental damage, scaling with his max HP, applies the weak elemental accumulation effect, and grants him super armor while he's using the skill. His support skill is Quick Blade Zenith. He slashes through enemies at blinding speed and disengages, dealing wind elemental damage, scaling with his HP that applies heavy elemental accumulation. When the final hit lands, it inflicts the airborne effect on his target, and his QTE skill is Blossom Fall. With a blinding speed that leaves behind an after image, Reiji cuts down his enemies. This deals wind elemental damage that scales with his HP, applies medium elemental accumulation, and when the final hit lands, it also inflicts the airborne effect on the target. His skill 1 is called Punisher. Reiji channels power into his blade to summon wind that pulls enemies closer, and it inflicts a percent of the user's max HP. This deals wind elemental damage. It applies the medium elemental charge effect, and the user gains super armor while using this skill. Then skill 2, Unbroken Focus, has him calming his mind, adjusting his stance, and readying for battle. It inflicts a percent of his HP as wind elemental damage, deals a medium elemental charge effect, grants super armor while he's using the skill, and if he's hit while in the stance, extreme evasion is activated, kind of like his guildmate, if I recall correctly. Tawata Kanai has a similar ability in one of her skills.
Alright, and we'll finish off this little fight against Beru, just completely showing off the skill, maybe with the ult as well. Using the last two skills of my one. Let's see if I can get the overload with the ults. I love how fast the ult animation is too, it's just so beautiful. And there you go.
Amazing. Fabulous. Maybe things would have gone differently if he had been there to take on Beru instead of his former boss.
Sadly, to fix the echoing audio issue, we had to set system down for today. So sadly, I will be the one going over what the new weapon does. So having lost someone precious before his eyes, just like now,
we have lost system.
Bitterness is etched into his bones. No storm can bring him to his knees. This increases the user's HP by a percentage. Using Punisher, Eclipse Slash, or Extinction Blade increases the entire team's wind overload damage by a percentage, and is called Etched to the Bone. But let's check out how Reiji does leading a team full of wind hunters.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, here we are at the new Unstable Dungeon. So before we get into exactly showcasing, I wanted to show off the culmination of the Instance Dungeon and the Encore missions now into the Unstable Dungeon. So this is where existing Instance Dungeon and Encore missions will have a united key called the Mission Unity Key, and will be changed to the Unstable Dungeon Key. So I'm over here, since we're going to check out Quirk today, we can go ahead and see some of the different things that we have going for us. We got some new artifacts, which we'll get into later. We have so much coming in, so trust me, there's so much coming in this update. There's so much to get through. I'm so excited to go through everything.
And here's a little sneak peek.
Yes.
But...
And so for something like this, we added a new setting to where you can set a target hunter. So you can be like, okay, I want to get some of Reiji's new gear. So this is all what they will recommend that you will go for. So it should be Kamish's Obsession. So then I will go, okay, I would like to choose Kamish's Obsession and say, okay, I don't have a second one ready. Who else do I want? Okay, Sung Jin-woo, it recommends the Artifacts Blue Poison. This then I can select as the secondary, the Artifacts Blue Poison, and this will be the target artifact set, and you will be getting these artifacts from now on. Again, we'll go over the artifact set at a later time, but I did want to show you guys these systems. Also, there's now new auto lock and salvage settings to where you can get even more in detail on what you want and what you don't want, what you want to auto salvage, and so that your artifact inventory can be better managed as well. So there's a lot coming with these new systems, and we're very happy that we get to show you guys today. And so without further ado, let's actually show off some gameplay. As you can see here, it goes all the way up to tier 36 now.
Have we talked yet about what the unstable dungeon is?
I think so. Did we?
Have we? I believe we talked only briefly about it, but the unstable dungeon is a fusion of two previous modes, the encore missions.
Yeah,
yes.
And the instance dungeon, yep.
So it should be streamlining the amount of different kinds of content you have to play. So I'll hand it back over to you, to Prizm, to show us exactly what that means.
Cool. Thank you, Jackie. And then as you can see here, it still goes up to 20 for Proof of the Strong too. So new tiers and all the way up. So I'll be challenging the highest tier. Hopefully, I have yet to play this, so don't get me wrong, but I am playing myself after all. My favorite's Leonard Nierman. Prizm. You know, I do see people say they want Prizm in game, and he's already there.
In the form of Leonard Nierman, your twin in another life.
Yes.
All right. The malevolent heart, as malevolent as ever.
And then let's, again, real quick, show off the team details. This is the recommended skill use order: 2 core, 1 ult 1. Oh, I could have used. Let me see if I can show off the dodge. Yep. So you can get the extreme evasion there. Oh, I missed the core, but it's fine. 1, and then we get the ult in here.
Excellent.
And then 1 more for the ones. And then let's get Jinna. I also really love Jinna's playstyle. She's just so much fun.
And now she's got another teammate to boost her wind abilities.
Mm-hmm. And with the stacking overload finished, let's go back and get that bar going some more.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, good thing I have them out already.
Elemental accumulation, 43%, 60%. Okay.
The blade field will never fall.
Excellent. There you are. And then we're bringing in Gina. Okay, less than 100 bars left. Easy peasy.
Leonard Nierman, so I mean,
Sugimoto
Reiji. Sugimoto Reiji. He's so satisfying to play.
Indeed. Buttery smooth sword skills.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Let's just have some fun. Let's see if I can. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. There we go.
The recommendation of you trying to add Goto to a team so you have another Blade Guild team member there.
Oh yeah, put the blades together. That's a good idea. And let's see if I can. Yes, I got him in. So we got the victory screen and the pirate skin. Oh,
excellent.
the magnificence.
Magnificent. I was saying that my favorite chroma is the one with the red. I love that outfit. It's just.
It's so good.
It adds to the aura so much.
Yeah, and so now that we've gotten a good look at Sugimoto Reiji and what he can do to an overload bar, bar.
I mean, that's one way you could describe the malevolent.
I think it's time to learn a little bit more about Sugimoto Reiji.
Let's do it. Let's hop over to the lore corner. All right, this is a segment that will give you a little sneak peek at our hunter's backstory. Obviously, we know Sugimoto Reiji. He's actually an old friend of ours from the Jeju Island raid arc. You may or may not remember him from the main story because he was one of the few survivors of the Jeju Island raid, and that means he avoided fighting the Ant King. After the Ant King killed his former boss and role model, Goto Ryuji, Reiji was promoted from Vice Guildmaster to Guildmaster, but like we mentioned before, this wasn't exactly a blessing. On top of losing his business partner and childhood role model, Reiji has to contend with Chairman Matsumoto trying to keep the Blade Guild under his thumb. As you may or may not remember, Chairman Matsumoto, the head of the Japanese Hunters Association, had secretly pressured the previous Blade Guild guildmaster, Goto Ryuji, into purposefully putting the Korean S ranks in danger to try and get them killed during the Jeju raid in order to tip the scales of the socio-political balance in the region. It backfired, obviously, and Goto Ryuji died. Matsumoto did not take responsibility for it. In other words, Matsumoto is capital E, evil. What's more, when the Blade Guild refuses to be Matsumoto's pawns, he tries to spin the narrative to pin the mistake on Sugimoto Reiji and the Blade Guild, turning the Japanese public against them. Like I said, super evil move. So now our new hunter, Reiji, is left to decide whether or not it would be better to dissolve the guild entirely and to take his friends who are getting egged in public to join a guild over in America out of Matsumoto's reach, or to try and stick around and keep Japan safe despite the association leadership actively working against both his guild and the greater good. In this way, his story touches on something that's actually pretty heavy, what it means to try and do good within a corrupt system. But there's even more to Reiji than that. We also learn throughout the story that he's married, and he doesn't want to talk about it. But if you want to know more about Reiji and his tragic tale, be sure to check out his Hunter Origin comic and his Hunter Archive stories in the game. Now, let's take a look at those upcoming artifacts that we teased earlier.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Jackie. I think I got lost in the plot there. I was like, oh wait, I have to set up the next segment, and I did that at the very last segment. And thank you, chat, for hanging out and joining us and sticking through it. Now to talk more about the artifacts that are coming in this update. So as you can see here, the new artifacts go to level 120, and these are the effects. I know people have been waiting for this. So first one, we have the Architect's Blue Poison. And what this does at the 4 set, it applies the poison effect and increases the basic skill damage and increases attack and defense. And basically, yep. And then at the 8 effect, it increases defense penetration as well. And then the duration is permanent. When equipped by a Sungjinwoo or a striker class, their damage dealt increases by 50%. Poison and the increases by 50%. Poison effect cannot be activated. And you now see why we added CM Jackie read everything. So that is the new Architect's Blue helmet, or the Architect's Blue. And now we have the Voltaire's Glorious. The Glorious Arrogance set applies the Arrogance effect, which will increase the damage of skills with the Break effect. So this is the more break-oriented of the artifacts. When an attack that deals break damage hits the users and their team's members, critical hit damage increases by 15%. So kind of a team-wide buff there as well. And then increases the break effectiveness, enhances Arrogance to Brilliant Arrogance. That sounds fun. Not just arrogant, but brilliantly arrogant. It increases the damage of skills with the break effect by even a larger amount. And then when the attack hits, it also gives more crit hit damage. And then when Sungjinwoo or a Breaker class hunter equips it, the user and their team members, critical hit damage increases by 40%. That's crazy good. And when they use their ultimate skill, the user and their team members get crit hit rate as well. So, as you can see, kind of the pattern here is we wanted to try and simplify the artifacts, because I know one of the biggest complaints was artifact management, and when you're playing guild boss versus some of the other modes, you had to optimize it, so you had to play each little one with each little set, so you had to have to change it every time, and it got super tedious. So we really wanted to make it so that it simplified it down, made it so that you kind of can just have fun while still figuring out and picking out the sets you want to combine, but still having that flexibility to change things. And so next we have the Noble Flesh set, which is the Rakpasa's Noble Helmet. The Fortification effect is applied when a basic skill or ultimate hits. Fortification increases the user and team members' elemental weakness damage. And during the Brilliant Light effect, it is applied when the user tags out or uses the ultimate skill, and this increases the users and team members' damage dealt by 10%. So all of those effects get enhanced, you get more elemental weakness, and then you also get increased team members' damage dealt, restoring MP, and then so this is the more supporter class artifacts. When Sugimoto or support class hunter equips this, it increases the user and team members' basic skill damage by 30%, attack, defense, and HP by 15%.
Ooh.
And then also their ultimate skills, they recover 0.25 of their HP every 1 second. So that is the new support-oriented artifact for you guys. And then last but not least, we have Commission Obsession. So over here, this is more oriented for the Overload class. Increases the user and team members' overload damage by 15%, increases the basic skill and ultimate skill damage by 25% when inflicting that overload. And then we have for the 8 set effect, you get more team member overload damage, you get increased basic skill and ultimate skill damage by 40%, and when successfully inflicting overload damage as well. And then when Sugimoto or Stacker equips it, it increases their overload damage by 50% and elemental weakness damage by 20%. So these is a look at the first of the new artifact changes and a few other changes that we have as well. Enhancing artifacts to the 5, 10, 15, and 20 mark have been improved so that the added sub option values increase within the same range. So less of that RNG to where you're trying to min max and like say you have the perfect set, but the numbers are slightly off. Hopefully that will be mitigated a little bit. And what I'm really excited about, after the update, the increases MP recovery rate will no longer appear among the sub options for newly acquired artifacts. It is very much the meme of I do not want to play with you anymore, increased MP recovery rates, you are gone. As you can see here, there is a new shadow who has joined the army of shadows, and that is the Butcher Brute. Again, Sugimoto is the best at coming up with these names.
They're always 1 or 2 syllables, and they're the first thing he thinks of every time.
You know, it's like when you have your first kid, are you gonna be like, first thing that comes to mind, baby?
Yes, that is the
now
name
the
of
name.
this.
That is basically what Sugimoto does with the shadows. I swear, it's like, you look like a brute.
Okay,
Brute.
that's your name now. He
Brutus.
literally in the story is like, I'm gonna name these ones 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. That's what their names are now. Brother. It's like he's naming like files when you're like trying to save different versions of like a document and you're like, I'm too lazy to name this properly.
And then later
Keyboard
you're like,
smash.
who are you?
Who are you
What
again?
does the save does? Anyways, so this is the armament advancement. As you can see here, the user's critical hit rate and critical hit damage increased by 18%. The user, of course, being Brute. And we can go ahead and look at the skills. I will click through them instead of reading them, because someone said my voice made it sound like they want to sleep, so I should go into ASMR.
No!
No, it's a compliment, you know? Like, I listen to YouTube videos when I sleep sometimes, you know?
I don't know that this is the vibe for this though. That's
True. That is very
This
true.
is a very exciting game, Prizm.
That's true. Anyways, his special skills are Wild Roar, which will give the attack increase that is applied to the entire team while the skill is used, so you get some increased attack when he uses his armament skill. And then the Shadow Authority, of course, increases the entire team's water damage by 9%. So this is the new guild boss, Manticore, the Eager Engager. He looks incredible. I'm sorry, I already clicked on this mode, so you don't get to see the intro cutscene. We'll leave that for the live build for you guys to see out for yourself. And he is replacing Fakna. So I myself am not super in, like, guild boss. I definitely enjoy it, and I do it for my guild every week, but I am not a guild boss aficionado. So I just decided to put together a complete and full win team. I probably won't be meta, but that's okay. We're here to have a good time and score some. I have yet to play this mode basically, or I haven't fought the Manticore yet. So
Excuses.
yeah, no, these are reasons. These are
Okay,
reasons.
just reasons.
Yeah, reasons why I'll get probably less than like 50 rage. I do not know his patterns, but I know how to use my weapons, and my hunters will carry me.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, yep. Very good. Let's see. Can anyone see what's going on? Overloaded already. Off to a great
Nice.
start. Okay, I'm trying to find where he's attacking. Okay, there we go. All important extreme evasion. I'm gonna save my skill here for when he's not anymore. It's telling me my graphics are not good enough. Alright, let's see. Good. Okay, it's looking good so far, I think. Let's use my ult.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I love when the ult does that. It looks so sick.
High
The black and white aesthetic.
contrast. 90s album cover aesthetic.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this going on so far. And then saving my first skill to when I can overload him again. Okay, I didn't get the dodge there. That's okay. And remember, this isn't without like optimal sets and on all the hunters, so if you see the damage calculations be a little weird at the end of the fight, it might be because of that. There's a lot of variance.
A little weird.
Yeah, you know, some people are like, oh, why did this person do more damage than the other person?
Because you've got, you know, artifacts on one person and you don't have them on another.
No, or maybe they're not maxed out, or, you know.
Fair enough.
Whew. Okay, this Manticore, the Eager Engager, is flashy. So flashy.
Flashy indeed.
Okay, I'm at 74 rage. That's pretty good.
Someone said that the pirate costume on Reiji looks like he's trying to, like, cosplay as Liu.
Hey, did anyone like my joke earlier? Did you guys hear it with the audio issues?
Prizm's been trying to get everyone to laugh at his pirate joke all day.
It's true.
All day long. So hopefully y'all were chuckling
Yeah.
wherever y'all are.
$30 seconds left. Feeling pretty good about the run so far. Definitely not perfect, but not too bad if I say so myself.
All right.
Can I get to... Well, I don't even know what I'm trying to get to at this point. 85? Question mark? Maybe with this? Yes, I can. Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice. You know, just do a cool kickflip over the guy and stab him to death. You know, as one does.
And that is the new that's not the workshop. This is the new guild boss.
How about we check out the new story mode content?
Yes, so over here we added some of the new story mode content to hard mode, which is just the chapter 30 and chapter 31.
Fabulous.
And that's basically it. Just we wanted to show this that we have new content in the hard modes, and so you get some more of those great rewards at the top, like Essence Stones, Straw Tickets, Gold, and much, much more.
Fabulous. Like we said, lots more tools in the toolbox, lots more goodies to get. Phenomenal. Now, I've heard that someone with an extremely strong core is coming as a boss to the simulation gate.
Yeah, that's right. So over at the simulation gate, we have added some more things as well. So the tier goes all the way up to tier 50 now.
Wow.
Which is a lots of more tiers than what was before, which was 40, I believe. And there will be some new bosses being Goto Ryuji, and of course the core himself, Thomas Andre.
Is there also a new boss coming to the Edge of Illusion and Dream?
Yes, there is a new boss coming to the Edge of Illusion and Dream, which is very exciting. We won't be able to play it today, but the Architect is coming to that co-op mode, so be ready to challenge him as he is ready for you. And it looks like everyone is saying that the audio is fixed. The sacrifice of system has saved us. Again, we appreciate you,
Pour one
system.
out.
Pour one out if you got one to pour, but hopefully not on the floor.
Because that's where your cables are, and everybody be safe. Everybody be responsible when pouring out liquids.
Yes.
Okay. how about the Battlefield of Time? Do we have a new boss there as well?
We do have a new boss in the Battlefield of Time, and that one we will be showing off today. It is the Groktar, Chief of the Red Blade Tribe. So I will be showing off in my, definitely good plans, good plays. This is the team I have planned, except some of y'all said to try out Goto in the middle, so or go ahead and do that. Maybe we don't need the support of Jinnam. Maybe we just need some three guys who know how to. I guess
three dudes.
Yeah, just 3 dudes. So we got to have the 2 blade guys who can use their swords, and then me.
And then you and your new best buddy.
All right, so we'll go ahead and look this again. This is also my first time playing this, so hopefully I don't get +2 minutes. Okay. Yes, X, I do need training. I will always need training. Okay.
All right.
That was definitely not super fast. Let's see. Okay, I used the QT already. I'm off to a bad start. Let's see how Goto does here. Oh no. Please hit both. Yes, you do. Very good. I'm already using too many QTs here. And then you over here. A new record, of course. Let's see if I can save my ults.
Okay.
Okay, nice. That was actually pretty fast. But I don't know.
Don't know about Groktar here.
Yeah, hopefully I have enough cooldowns for this. I do not have any on him. Why am I dodging?
Why are you dodging?
Okay, let's use my ult so I can get the stacks going. I do have Goto, but
okay, almost 50%
let's see if I
stack.
can overload him here.
All right, 72, 82.
And then we're gonna go straight into me.
Leonard Neerman.
Ult, and that hopefully should nuke him. Actually, I have no idea, but he does a lot of damage, and it does.
There
119.
You go. Easy peasy, Leonard Squeezy, just like we said.
Yeah, I honestly, Leonard is one of my favorite characters to play. But so this is my first attempt. So 119.383. Try to beat that as your first attempt once you go into the build. Yeah, but that was Groktar, Chief of the Red Blade Tribe. Another addition to the Battlefield of Time.
And let's move on to some cosmetic updates we will be receiving.
Yes, the cosmetics. Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I haven't checked this out yet, but
you haven't even seen it?
Has new cosmetic
parts, costume parts. Oh my goodness.
I definitely should have asked to have this added to the build so you guys
You gotta switch to a different costume. This is something you gotta know. It's not gonna let you ruin the aesthetic of this extremely powerful costume. They're like, no. You have to have all those pieces together. So
if I switch costumes to
you should be able to take a look at some of those. All right. There's some limitations. They're like, we don't want you to. This is a cultivated aesthetic. You can't put a duck head on the ultimate form of Sung Jinwoo. They said no.
But you can put a duck on him.
You can put a duck head on him with sunglasses because it's a very important duck, you guys. It's a powerful duck.
You got the ponytail.
Some really good haircuts you've got going on
here.
here.
Wave. Ooh, that's a slick leaf cut.
Slick leaf cut.
Got the hero mask. Okay. Back to the mining days. Okay, this one's crazy. The
undercut with a scratch. That one you kind of gotta zoom in to see the details of it because there's a little, there's a little scratch like by the side of it.
Santa beard.
Santa beard, my beloved.
Skeletal mask.
And a bite of toast. So you can get to school on time even if you have to run for it.
That's so great. Eye patch, another pirate. Some sunglasses. Chat, which one is your favorite so far? I am very much enjoying the stylish duck mask, but also this toast is great too. If somehow they could put it together. Pain is very upset right now. There's no bald Sung Jinwoo. I feel like that would be Uncanny Valley if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But yeah, so these are some of the new cosmetics coming to the game. So
as you can see, they're split into 2 categories. So there's facial decorations and there's hairstyles. And some, again, full costumes may limit your ability to add on facial accessories or hairstyles, one or the other or both. So you just gotta mix and match. I see, you might be a miner running to work with toast in your mouth. Literally possible.
That's great. All right, time to show off some of the new skins as well. One of the Battle Pasta skin is a skin for one of my favorite hunters. I have this win here. Let's go to all.
Yes,
Which
can't hide the best hunters.
One of my favorite hunters. Tawata Kanae has a new skin here called Criminal Smoothness. I wonder what it's referencing. It's so great. And this is the chroma for it as well.
I especially love this version. It feels like it's got more details. They cooked.
It's so stylistic too. Like,
for sure.
This one, it feels like she went to a fight and then got ripped up a little bit.
And then she was like, I'm still serving looks.
And then this one is just like nice and clean. So before and after a little bit, you know, but definitely some changes. So this is the new Kanae skin for the Battle Pass.
It's her new spring outfit.
And then we also have an outfit for Shimizu Akari, which you can see right here. It is called Spirited Spring, and this is going to be available in the event that we'll show you pretty soon.
It's so cute.
It's very cute.
I love the little straps that come off of it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It looks like it's kind of like miniature capes for her elbows, and that just it's so cute to me.
All right, and then last but not least, is that all of them actually? No, and then obviously got to fully show off the
Uncharted Waters costume. Red is my favorite, but I think Prizm, you said you were partial to the blue chroma.
Yeah, normally I'm a red and black kind of guy when it comes to these kind of things. Red is my favorite color after all. But then like the blue and the white kind of does it for me, you know. And then
the like full black costume here, just like goth pirate, extremely
with the
good.
leopard print.
With the leopard print.
But yes, this one, it's great. And then the red, obviously, and then the base white.
The base version is also simply very good. Again, the devs are giving us a little present with this update with these lovely new costumes. So in addition to those costumes, we've got other spring stuff coming, including the Find Eternal Spring event.
Guys, this event is like so great. I'm so happy about it. It's so much fun. So basically, let's take a quick look at the main rewards. As you can see here, we have some core growth selection chests and all of those great ones. I need so many of these marks of time, but not on this account. Obviously, this is a test account. But in my personal account, I need so many marks of time 3. And then you can see the new skin.
Spirited Spring outfit.
So wonderful. And then we have some great.
Mary Lane, as drawn by a penguin. We got our lovely April Fool's profile icon, and I like the frame. The frame in particular really tickles my fancy. Got just some taped on wings. There you go.
Oh no! People are saying they see pain on screen.
Oh no!
We'll get to that soon. But this is also the Night Among the Blossoms event, where you can go and gift your favorite Blade Guild hunters, or maybe your favorite.
Or all of them. Just if you collect enough gifts to give gifts to all of them, they'll all appreciate it.
Yeah, and so you can get some of the rewards here, and then for Sugimoto Reiji as well. And last but not least, we have Shimizu Akari. So that is one of those gift events that we have here. And then speaking of Payne's bald head, we have here Instructor Hune, the April Fool's Day monster. That normally we don't play these, but this one is just so good that we have to.
It's so silly. They said just go wild, I guess. Animators, and they said ha 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 ha.
And so these are the rated up point-wise. So this is the team I am using. And let's check it out. Instructor Hune, the April Fool's Day monster.
The crayon drawing loading screen is not the anime glasses glint. He's just a guy.
And so you might notice the team fight. Okay, we have everybody fighting at the same time. That's pretty cool, huh? And well, let me show off this. Let me do the combo real quick here and miss everything.
Oh no!
And then use my ults. But this is a special new mode where it is a tag team where now I can switch myself to Amamiya Mirai, and we're still fighting here. So okay, I want to go to Jijina now, do her rotation properly. The whole team is fighting as is, but as you can see, he is immortal. What can we do?
What can you do?
The baldness. I cannot win against the baldness. Ah,
Too
lasers.
powerful.
And then it's like, okay, I want to switch. Woo! And then I've switched. But everyone stays in. It's really fun. Oh no, the baldness. What's going on? It's chasing me. The heads. Ah! Oh!
What?
Something attacked me. Oh! He's back.
Everyone is saying that indeed this boss is like our wonderful content creator, Pain Blade. Whole chat just flooded with Pain. What are you doing in there? What are you doing?
You know, I can't confirm nor deny whether the devs were inspired or not.
But it's possible.
But that is possible. Yeah, I love the implementation of it, having all of your team fight at the same time. It is very fun, very cool. But that's the April Fool's event. It's super fun. I love the tag event, and also they cooked with the boss.
Absolutely. They
It's so
said
fun.
big head mode. Big head mode. Throwback.
Not least the event story. So
Oh, that's right. Can't forget about that. It's very, very cute. It features our beloved Blade Guild investigating a mystery about a dungeon that might grant wishes in the cherry blossom season. So it's a fun little adventure to play through.
So there's also this new Monarch of Steel suppression event. So this one is if you want to challenge the Workshop of Brilliant Light, but you're not there yet, you can have this fixed team where you can challenge him yourself and just have a good time and practice it if you are nowhere near trying to beat Rock Posse yet. So I'm really excited about this one. It's very fun. And so be sure to try that out. And then we obviously have the advancements, so you can see here. And then we have the growth tournament. And then the wheel event. Yeah, goodbye everyone. Stay sharp and level up.